Wallace State College will be presenting the musical Singing in the Rain, and we have three cast members with us today, Hannah Stringer, Julie Newton, and Trey Moody, to talk about the play. And Trey, let me start with you. What's the story of Singing in the Rain?
Well, basically it's set back in the 1920s. We are in Hollywood, and we have the transition from the silent film over to talkies, basically. And we are in the middle of shooting one movie that we need to change into a talkie, and in the play it shows that it has a terrible opening, so we change it into a musical picture. So,
what is the character you play?
I play Cosmo Brown. I play the piano and play music in the play, and I am Don Lockwood's, the lead character's closest friend and confidant.
Okay, and Julie, how about you? What's your character?
I'm Kathy Selden. I am the love interest. I want to be a Broadway star, but I come back to be a voice actor and do like bit parts in movies because they are talkies now. And then my role becomes a dubbing part for her because she has a very interesting voice that doesn't need to be heard.
Okay, and Hannah, explain your character.
I play Lena Lamont, and I am a big silent film star, and I'm the wannabe love interest. I'm not the love interest, but I want to be the love interest. And throughout, you just follow Lena throughout on an interesting journey through the show with interesting things that happen. That's all I'm going to say about that.
You have some behind-the-scenes changes that take place. Talk about that a little bit.
In the show, we show us in real life as our characters, and then we show me becoming, we show the film sequence, which is where I have to get into, we're in one of our films, we are French aristocrats. And so I get to, as you saw in the paper, I get to put on this big European dress and this big Marie Antoinette wig. Right. And so that happens about 3 times in the show. So it's interesting to try to change that quickly, but it's always fun.
Julie, what did you think when they told you that you were going to be doing this production? Had you ever heard of it?
This has been one of my favorite shows for a long time.
Okay.
I was thrilled. This is actually a dream role of mine, so I am so excited to get to do this show. Just doing the show is exciting, and then getting my dream role was fantastic.
Was this show done as a stage performance? Everybody knows the movie.
The movie came first. They adapted
Right.
it for stage later.
Okay. And now, Trey, the difficult question, will people be dancing in the rain?
Literal rain or even real water, no. We've got a backdrop that's supposed to look like rain in the background, but no, we've decided that we're not getting any of our costumes wet.
See, now you ruined it for me because I figured in the audience I'm going to be thinking it's raining on you, right?
Please believe that, because that's what we're going for.
When you tried out for the parts, Hannah, did you try out for the part that you got?
I actually did not. I actually auditioned for, Julie and I both, going into the show, we both decided that we wanted Kathy. And that we would actually go, we were like, oh, well, we know she's gonna have us for both. So we go into our audition, and we both auditioned for Kathy and Lena. And I do a fantastic Lena voice, so I just knew it was coming.
I wanted to be Lena as well, by the way, going in. So this Cosmo was just, second interest.
He tried, but sometimes you just can't get what you want.
No.
That's right. Let me ask you about you personally. Hannah, starting with you, where did you go to high school, and what are you majoring in, and where do you want to go after Wallace?
I went to Cullman High School. I graduated about 2 years ago, and my major is performing arts at the moment, or musical theater. Mm-hmm. And I'm considering getting a degree in education and pursuing an MFA in theater so I can teach theater maybe on a college level. I'm still trying to decide where I'm going to go with that, but I know that I want to perform and possibly move to New York and stuff like that.
Wow. Is this your first year at Wallace?
This is my second year at Wallace.
Okay. What other productions have you been in?
At Wallace?
Or at high school?
Oh, goodness. I was in Your Good Man, Charlie Brown. I was Lucy in Your Good Man, Charlie Brown, and in A Charlie Brown Christmas. I did Cinderella when I was in high school and was a stepsister in that, and I've done Aladdin. I've been on a stage since I was 3 years old.
Julie, how about you?
I actually am the baby. I'm still in high school. I'm in the dual enrollment program at Wallace.
Okay.
I'm 17. This is my senior year and my third year at Wallace.
Uh-huh.
And I am homeschooled. That's how I do this. And I don't know where I'm going yet. We're trying to convince her that she has to come to college with me, so I have a roommate. But I know I'm going to double major in finance and dance with a minor in musical theater. And I also want to move to New York, so we might be roommates for a long time.
Wow, very good. Trey, how about you?
This is my third year at Wallace. I graduated from Hartselle High School, and this is my second production at Wallace. I played Snoopy last year in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and I did a few productions in high school. But right now, the last couple of years, I've been wanting to major in engineering and transfer over to Auburn for engineering. So
Now let's tell everybody where and when. When are the performances?
when at this coming Thursday. What's the date for this Thursday?
November 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 7 p.m. and November 6th at 2 p.m. in the
Yes.
BLH, the Betty Lee Haynes Theater.
See, Julie learned that part. I think.
She's been telling me for the last couple of weeks, and I keep forgetting. So,
Well, very good. Break a leg and have a good time.
Thank
thank you so much.